Welcome to the Warlords of Draenor Basic Raid Prep series by LOS Gaming. Today in our line of sight is Flamebender Kagraz. Blackhand thinks the fiery weapon enchant looks awesome. He wanted the entire Iron Horde to have it. Kagraz was hired to do a few enchants, although she didn't expect it to be this many. It's time for her to go on break, permanently. Position your ranged classes in an arc around Flamebender. Make sure you are at least 7 yards apart.
Flamebender has two abilities she will do throughout the fight. Lava Lash targets a player, and a line of fire will extend along the ground from Kagraz to the target. If someone is within 7 yards of the target, then it will chain to them. She will also randomly place swords around the room, which will do AoE fire damage every few seconds.
She has a little friend with her. He will leap to targets, knocking them back, as well as doing a frontal cleave. He doesn't have a lot of health and is mainly here for achievement purposes. Just kill him quickly at the start of the fight.
Kagraz has an energy bar, which will slowly go up throughout the fight. At 25, 50, 75, and 100 energy, she will gain a new ability. At 100, she will expend her energy and return to 0.
At 25 energy, she will begin to cast Molten Torrent. A meteor will lock on a target, and after 6 seconds will crash down on them. The damage can be split between anyone standing within the circle. When you get it, simply run into the melee group to have them help soak it. Or if you have an immunity cooldown, you can use it to mitigate the damage yourself.
At 50 energy, she will summon 2 Cinder Wolves. There will be a tether of fire which connects the 2 wolves. Every 20 seconds, the wolves will alternate being overheated and grow larger. Tank the large wolf slightly towards the range group. This will create a pivot point for the fire beam. This wolf has a fire breath which applies a damage increasing debuff and should be pointed away. Tanks will need to swap.
The smaller wolf will fixate onto a random player. When you are fixated, simply kite the wolf 8 yards in front of the arc of players. This way nobody will be hit by the fire line. The fixated person will take damage each time they cross a fire line, so healers keep your eye on them. The wolves need to die within 15 seconds of each other, otherwise they will res. If they aren't dead before the boss reaches 100 energy, it's probably a wipe.
At 75 energy, she will begin to place Blazing Radiance on random raid members. It will cause you to pulse with fire, dealing damage to anyone within 10 yards. Move away quickly.
At 100 energy, she will begin to cast a Firestorm, which will do massive AoE damage to the raid. Tanks find a clear spot of ground and have the entire raid group up for AoE heals. After the Firestorm, her blade will be empowered for 50 seconds. Tanks will just need to be aware of their stacks and swap when necessary. For 30 seconds following the Firestorm, the raid will be bombarded with fire orbs. Just sidestep the small swirlies.
The fight basically starts over at this point, and she works her way back up to 100 energy, regaining the abilities along the way. Get back to your positions and stay spread out. Run to melee if you get targeted by the meteor, kite the wolves properly ensuring they die at the same time, and collapse quickly when the firestorm starts. Do these things and you will extinguish Kagraz's flame. This has been Tovo
and Tatva with 2-minute tips by Line of Sight Gaming. Please like and subscribe and check out our other videos by clicking on any of these links.